Hello everyone, my name is Mohit and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. This is challenge number 9 of solving SQL challenges playlist, and in this video we will solve a problem on analyzing match statistics for a football league. Okay, so what is this all about? Let us discuss. Okay, so if you observe here in left side we have two tables. First is teams, second table name is points. Okay, and in first table we have team ID and team name who are participating in this league. And the second table is all about which team played and who won. So we need to analyze the output like this. So in output table, if you also, we have team name and matches played by each team and matches won by each team and matches lost by each team. Okay, we have stat of everything. So we have to analyze these two tables and get the output according to this. Yes, so how we can achieve this using SQL query? Let us discuss that part. Okay, so we already have table created. So let me select those table first. Select star from teams, and second table is select star from points. Let me execute it. Okay, so these are the same tables what we have observed in our slide. Now let us first understand what should be there in output table. So for that, let me switch to slide again. Okay, so in this output table, first column is team name, in which we will be having all the team name who participated in this league and which is present in our teams table. So this is same. Now for each team, we have to calculate these three parameters like number of match played by each team, number of matches won, and number of matches lost. So let us understand how we are getting these values for first row. Okay. So first row team name is Real Madrid, and for this team name, team ID is 1. Now, if we refer this team and opponent column of points table, then we can observe that team ID 1 is present in first row and fourth row. That means there were two matches played by team ID 1. So that's why the number is 2 here. Now to calculate number of matches won, we can refer this fourth column, and in fourth column, winner, we can see team ID 1 is present in first row and fourth row. That means in both the matches, winner was team ID 1, correct? So that's why number of matches won was 2 and the number of matches lost is 0 because number of matches won was same as number of matches played. Okay, so we can subtract these two columns in order to get matches lost. Okay, so similarly we can analyze these data for other team as well. So same logic we have to implement using SQL query. So how we can achieve that, let us discuss. Now for that, let me again switch to SFMS. Now to start with the query, I'll first use this point table. First we will write select. I'll select this team column. Let me do one thing. Let me select only this table now. Okay. So I'll select this team column, team as team list from this table. Now I'll create a flag column with the logic. If team is present in winner column, then I'll put the value 1, else 0 in that flag column. Okay. So I'll use case when team equals winner, then 1, else 0, and as flag. Okay. So that means I'm using this column and creating another extra column which is flag column. And the logic is if this team ID has won that particular match, then I'll use flag value as 1, else 0. Okay, I'll write flag in this way. So we got these two columns. Now next step would be, first let me select this point table. Now again we will follow same step what we have done here, but the only change would be instead of this column, I'll take this column. Okay, and again I'll create a flag with same logic. if that particular team ID is present in this opponent column as well as in winner column. That means that particular team ID has won that match, correct? Then in that case, I'll use flag value as 1, else 0. Okay, so the logic would be same. Only change would be in place of team, I'll use opponent column. And then I'll combine these two result set and create a final data. So how we can do this and how it will look like, let us see. So I'll use the same query. In place of team, I'll write opponent and let me replace this with opponent. Okay, rest everything would be same. Then I'll do union all because I want to combine these two data sets. Okay, so first data set will have this column and flag based on whether this team ID won that particular match or not. Based on that, we have created a flag. Okay, and in this second data set, we have implemented same logic considering this column. And if that team ID has won that match, then we are putting flag as 1, else 0. Okay, so I'll get union of these two data sets. Let me run it. Okay, so if you observe this table, the output which we have got in this column, team list, we have list of all team ID who has played at least one match, and which means they should present in this table, either in this team column or in opponent column. Okay, because we have done union on these two columns. So if they have played any of the one match, then they should be here in team list column. And based on the match played by that team, we have created flag column. So if flag is 1, that implies that particular team ID has won that match. And if flag is 0, it means this particular team ID has lost that match. Okay. So first thing is, in order to calculate number of match played by each team, we can just count team ID present in this column. So for example, if we want how many match played by team ID 1, so we can just count 1 in this column. Okay, so 1 is present here and here. So it implies team ID 1 has played 2 match. Okay, so number of match played by team ID 1 is 2. Now number of matches won, how we can calculate that for team ID 1? So correspondingly we can check flag and we can sum this flag value. So in case of team ID 1, we have flag value as 1, again 1. So if we sum it up, then we will get 2, which means out of 2 match played by team ID 1, they basically have won both. And since number of match played equals to number of match won, so number of matches lost will become 0. We just need to subtract these two values. Okay. So this is the same logic we are going to implement in our SQL query. So let us start with this. Now we will consider this as a source table or source data, what we have created here. Now we will write select star from, then I'll put bracket here. And since this is a subquery, let us name it as A. Now in place of star, we will put column name one by one as per our requirements. So first column which we need is team ID or team list, better to say team list, this one, right? So I'll use this team list. Then as per we discussed, in order to calculate number of match played by each team, we just need to count frequency of that particular team ID in this column, team list column, right? So we will write count of team list as matches played. Now, in order to calculate number of matches won by each team, we just need to add value present inside this column, which is flag, correct? So I'll write sum of what? Flag column, and name of the column is as matches won. Okay. Now, in order to calculate number of match lost by each team, what we discussed, we will subtract matches won from total matches played. So that will give number of matches lost, right? So we will use count of team list. First we'll use bracket. Inside this we'll write count minus, sum. And let us name this column as let me correct this, matches won. Here it will become matches lost. From will come down. Okay. Now the next important thing what we need to do here is, here we are performing aggregation like count, sum. So we need to put this non-aggregated column in group by, correct? So I'll write group by, and this is the non-aggregated column. So we will copy this one, group by, right? Now let me run it. Great. We are getting four columns. First is team list, second is matches played, third is matches won, fourth is matches lost. Now if I parallelly select this point table also, and let us verify our result. So for team ID 1, if we consider these two columns, then this 1 is present here and here. Okay. So team ID 1 has played two matches. Number of matches won. So 1 is present here and here. So matches won would be 2. And the matches lost would be 2 minus 2. That is 0. Okay. Let us validate same for team ID 3. So if we check these two columns, team ID 3 is present here and here. So number of matches played is 2. Matches won. So for that we need to check this column. Team ID 3 is only present here. So number of matches won is 1, and the matches lost will become 2 minus 1, that is 1. Okay. So similarly we can validate these statistics for other team IDs. Okay. Now let me go to the slide once. Okay, so the only thing remaining is, in place of team ID we want team name. So for that what I'll do, let us keep everything in CT table. So I'll name this CT table as team points table. Then I'll put everything in bracket. Okay. Then I'll do select everything from this table. Now let me run it. Okay. Now in order to get team name instead of team ID in this column, basically these are team ID, right? So let me do one thing. First, let me comment this table. Now let me run everything. So this is team ID 1. And if we want the name of team ID 1, we can refer this table, where for team ID 1, team name is Real Madrid. Okay. So in order to get team name instead of team ID, we need to join our CT table with this table. So I'll write select everything from this. Then I'll do inner join with this table teams. Let me alias this table as T, and let me give a name to this table as well, TP. Now I'll write on TP dot, this is TP table, right? Now TP table is this one, and in this table, this is the column name, team list, where we are having team ID. So I'll use TP dot team list. So this team list column will look up into this column of teams table. So it will become team dot team ID. Now I need what? I want T dot, from teams table I want team name, right? Team name. Then second column I want is number of matches played. So that column is present in our CT table. So TP dot matches played. Similarly, TP dot matches won. Then TP dot matches lost. So these four column we want. Now let me run it. Great. Now we are getting team name instead of team ID, and their corresponding stats about number of matches played, number of matches won, and number of matches lost. And now this output table is matching with the expectation, right? So this is the expected output, and this is the output which we have got. We have used this query in order to achieve that particular output. Okay, then see, we have used this same query in order to achieve this output. Okay, guys, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching it. If you have enjoyed this content, then please don't forget to show your support by liking this video and subscribing to my channel. And please make sure to hit the bell icon to receive the notifications about the new video update. We will meet in our next video with a new challenge. So please stay tuned. Till then, take care and goodbye.